Hi everybody, I'm Linda with Salty Seattle, and today we are making balloons out of pasta, and we're gonna jump in. The end result is gonna be so cool that I want to just get you there. There's a lot of filled pastas that are on the round side, but none that are perfect spheres. It occurred to me that maybe if I wrapped pasta around a balloon, I would be able to achieve that, so I tried. So we're gonna make fuchsia balloons and yellow balloons today, and our fuchsia is made from dragon fruit, and I like to use powdered dragon fruit because it's something that you can find all over the world as opposed to fresh dragon fruit that are very specific to the areas that they grow and the seasons that they grow in. And dragon fruit is considered to be pretty antioxidant rich and actually really good for you. And that's something that I'm always mindful of with my pasta doughs, just kind of trying to make sure that I'm infusing not only flavor or color, but also a little bit of health. So I'm going to just start with one of my sheets that I've created, and I'm gonna make this a little bit thinner so that I can fit it over my balloon. You can see from that kind of midway through the pasta machine how that is a little bit thicker, and you can really see the difference in that. So we are just going to take our trusty little balloon here. It's a latex balloon, the same thing as they would make food grade gloves out of, and it has no dye or anything in it. Not that the balloon's gonna wind up ultimately in the pasta, but you still just kind of wanna make sure to work with ingredients that are clean and not toxic. So that's just a plain clear balloon. And then all we're doing is wrapping our pasta sheet around it, like so. It's like a little rocket. And then you wanna make sure to keep a hole open through the pasta at the bottom there, because ultimately we're gonna come back and pop our balloons. And there's our first little rocket ship. Let's go pink, yellow, pink, yellow. I think that'll be fun for color variants. And round two, make sure that we get flour on our balloon over like so, and do our draping. I'm gonna plop that down there. They kind of look like little octopi. So in order to actually cook these little spheres up, you want to let them dry completely over the balloon before you pop the balloon, and then dry a little bit further after that to the point that they're fairly solid, like give it like 4 hours. And then rather than boiling them, since it is fresh pasta, you don't need to boil them. You can actually just fill them up with a sauce like a bolognese or something even thicker like a cheese, mozzarella, pepperoni mixture they're fantastic with. And then bake them, straight away bake them in the oven. So it's almost like you're treating them like a fresh lasagna sheet. And now that we have positioned our pasta dough over the tops of the balloons, we want to let that rest for about 30 minutes to an hour, just so that our pasta forms get nice and solid, and then we're gonna come back and pop our balloons. It's time to pop some balloons. So these guys have been resting for about an hour. Let's just check and see if they're nice and dry. Yep, they're feeling nice and dry. And so this is the part where we perform our surgical extraction. Let's just pop that balloon, and it's as easy as that. And now, before you cook them, you'll want to rest them for probably about another 3 hours to get them nice and firm so that they hold their shape. And what I personally like to do is fill them with a cheesy filling on the thick side, and then lay them in like a flat jelly roll pan like this, put a little bit of sauce on the bottom, and bake them in the oven. And surprisingly, they actually hold their form very well. To see more crazy, fantastical colored pasta creations, please don't forget to join me across all social media. I'm Salty Seattle, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Goodbye!